Hi friends, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Alyssa. Today we are talking about some work-related things, and I'm going to be sharing some time management tips with you that have really helped me be more focused, more productive, and get more done during the day. So I know not everybody has the job that I have, but these tips are applicable no matter what you do, whether you are a student going to classes and trying to get all of your work done, maybe you're a stay-at-home mom and you are balancing home life with kids, maybe you work full-time. All of these time management tips are going to be applicable, and hopefully you can put some into place into your life and they can help you be more productive during the day. I'm also really excited to be bringing you today's video in partnership with Blinkist. I'm going to be sharing more about them later on in the video because they are actually one of my time management tips. So definitely stay tuned and you'll learn more about how you can take advantage of this amazing app to help you save time. So without further ado, let's get started and dive into my time management tips. So my first tip is to do one thing at a time. So many of us are multitaskers, and a lot of us feel like when we are multitasking, we are being more productive. But it's actually the reverse. When we are doing too many things at once, or we're doing more than one thing at once, our mind can't physically focus on two things at the same time, so we actually end up being less productive in the long run. So my first tip for saving more time and being more effective no matter what you're doing is really stick to focusing on one task at a time. Whether it's studying for an exam, whether it's writing a blog post like I have to do, folding laundry at home, doing that one single task without switching between browsers, without flipping on Instagram or anything like that is going to help you get that task done way more quickly, and you're going to be a lot more effective at it. My second tip is to prioritize. By creating a list of your priorities, whether it's a top 3 list or a top 5 list, really helps you focus on what the most important tasks are that you have to get done in a day. And then when you use the method of one thing at a time, you're able to kind of get through that list steadily, effectively, and again, in a more manageable manner. So I recommend starting with a list of 3 to 5 things, and those really are like your must get dones for the day. Definitely don't make the list more than 5 because that can be really overwhelming. A tip that you can do is have a priority list for every single day of the week. So if you do happen to get through your top 5 on Monday, say, you can move to Tuesday and start getting through that list. But really keeping the list small, keeping it focused is going to help you get a lot more done. Tip number 3 is to batch work. And what I mean by this is essentially putting similar tasks together during the day. So I think I might have talked about this in one of my videos before, but this is how I try to work, and I have found that it has been so incredibly helpful. Basically, how you do it is you think about your week, and you would break your tasks in your week or in your day if you can't do the whole week into similar chunks. So for me, a lot of what I have to do is photo editing. Some of it is writing. Some of it is recipe creation. So instead of piecemealing all of those things in one day or kind of flip-flopping between those tasks, I'm going to batch the similar things together so that my mind is really focused on one particular type of task. And by batch working, my mind stays in that specific task or that mindset for that task. So let me give you some examples for how that might fit into your life. Say you are a student and you're going to class full time. So I would recommend that you do your similar subject homeworks at once. Maybe you're studying for your exam one day of the week, and you're really kind of batching those similar things that you have to get done in similar areas, if that makes sense. Tip number 4 is to take breaks. And this is really, really important because if you just power through a full 8-hour day of work or errands or studying and you don't take a break, you aren't going to be able to absorb all of the information you get done, and you aren't able to really focus as well. It's been shown in many, many studies that we need to take breaks during the day. I really recommend that you take a walk outside if you can, really getting fresh air, getting away from your space is really, really beneficial and helpful. And that's actually how Blinkist fits in, because it's kind of a time management tip in its own, but it really fits into this break section. And Blinkist, if you are not familiar, is an app on your phone as well as on your computer. And it essentially condenses nonfiction books into 15-minute snippets that you can either read or listen. So it's essentially taking these really kind of high-level concept books or really in-depth books, and it's narrowing it down to all of the essentials that you need to read or listen. So for me, I love listening to those books, and I'm really loving getting through like those popular business books like Habits of Highly Effective People. There's one about morning routines that I really like. And you're still getting really all of the information out of that book, but you aren't going through all the fluff, because I don't know about you, but a lot of those types of nonfiction books have fluff in them. And you read a 300-page book, and there really are just a few key concepts that are the takeaways from that book. And that is exactly what Blinkist is designed to do. They're designed to give you those takeaways and only those takeaways. So if you are somebody that is highly stressed, which a lot of us are, this is a really amazing app because it is going to help you save a ton of time, but still help you learn and help you grow in your career and in your life. And as always, with all of the partners that I take on in my videos, I always want to give you guys a special offer. So if you are interested in trying out Blinkist, what you can do is click the link that is in the description box. The first 100 people that click that link are going to get a free 7-day trial. And then you'll also get 25% off the membership if you want to try it. I really can't recommend this enough. I think it's an amazing invention. They are so smart to have created this. It's really designed for people who are busy, which is basically everybody. So I highly recommend you guys check it out. I think it's an amazing time management tip because you're still, again, learning and you're absorbing really important information, but you're doing it in really small chunks and you're not wasting a ton of time. So take your breaks, which is kind of this tip, but incorporate these learning strategies and this app to help you improve your working methods, your studying methods, your life methods. Basically, like, you can't go wrong because their library is humongous. And then my final time management tip for you today is about the concept of time blocking. And I think I wrote a blog post on this. I don't think I've actually talked about it in my YouTube videos before. But the idea of time blocking is essentially writing out an hour-by-hour schedule in your day and blocking in your tasks. So this goes really well with the batch working because you can kind of create these hour chunks or multiple hour chunks in your day where you're focusing on a single task, and by keeping this kind of schedule, you are able to get through your priority list more effectively. So for me, I prefer to do at least 2-hour chunks so that I have a little bit of flexibility. And for example, in a typical day, I might time block my workout in the morning. I might then time block my writing for 9 to 11. Then maybe I take an 11 to 11:30 break and walk with Trevi, listen to a Blinkist book. And then maybe 12 to 2, I'll do some editing. And then I'll maybe do some email or something in between. And then I'll have like another time block in the afternoon where I'll do another sort of task. So it's a really great way to help you stay on task. It's a really great way to manage your time more effectively. And I find that when I'm sticking to that schedule, I really have more motivation to stay on task because I'm like, it's almost like a competition with myself. I'm like, okay, it's 11 o'clock. Have I gotten through what I needed to get through? And I just find that I'm way more effective and way more productive at what I'm doing. So that's what I have for you guys today. I hope you found it helpful. I do actually have a blog post with even more time management tips if you're interested. So I'll link that down below. And I'd love to hear from you. Do you have any time management tips that you use that are helping you be more effective and productive? If so, definitely leave them in the comments because the more tips we can share with each other, the better. I also want to thank Blinkist for joining us in today's video. Don't forget to check out their app. It is incredible. I highly recommend it. I've put the link right below this video. The first 100 people to sign up via that link will get a free 7-day trial. And then everybody else is going to get 25% off the membership. So it's a great deal, and I really recommend checking it out. And if you are a lover of learning, which I am, and I know many of you are too, this is a really great way to get a ton of information in a really effective way. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to subscribe by clicking the link that is right below this video. If you have any other comments, suggestions, anything like that, the comment boxes are always open for you. I really appreciate you being here. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys!